the game is launching. I'm just waiting to let it work because computer is still shitty. And well, it's been a lot of notifications lately. Doesn't work like it should work, sadly. This computer is always weird. Okay, maybe not. Love my computer. Up. I'm gonna see if I can. Oh, oh, no, no. Small. Oh yeah. Yep. I'm gonna set everything at least. Okay. Okay. This is good. Now the game should be launching. Right. That isn't working. Ah. Okay. It's loading. Not the game, but my mouse. Maybe my. Aha. So here. Gonna end and launch again. Maybe it will work. Maybe not. Not now. Ah. Okay, sorry if it's a bit long. I hope everybody is fine today. I hope you have a good day. I hate this computer. I hate it so much I start to have a British accent. Ah! Whoopsie. Up. Oh yes, but I have this. But yes, of course it won't work. You apparently already launched this nothing. I'm gonna again. It should work. There is no reason to not work. Right? Right? Ah! My life. So much. I'm gonna. Maybe it's because Discord is on. I'm start to do weird thing. Okay. Three people have a starting soon screen. I wish I could use one, but I don't have one. Maybe I should set this up one day. Because it's useful for this reason. Okay. We know there is something wrong. A computer. Because this is weird. The game is okay. Maybe if I open it as an admin. Ah non. because I'm the admin. You should. Aren't you at school? Um, I will take English because I don't want to get flagged by Twitch. So good luck to understand me because your level in English is shitty. But it can train you because I have a big fat French accent. Ah. Ah. Um, so my game doesn't launch, and I don't know what to do because it's supposed to be launchable. So maybe I'm just gonna play another game. Or just cry because I'm so bad at everything in my life. Ah. Hmm. Because no, nobody's playing it. Beats. Eh. What I did, what I've done the other day to make it work. I know I struggled too, but can I find princess? Voilà, save the princess.exe. Beats. It will work, right? What the? Why is there is a picture named Everything Goes Dark and Your Pied. .jpeg. Oh, really? It's supposed to launch the game. If I do this, right? Okay. Ah, okay. It's not your pied in your pailled. I think I'm gonna start to search another game because it doesn't work. I think I'm gonna go to Minecraft, huh? But no, Minecraft is lagging too much. Stream paperly. Just gonna check something because maybe it's my stream family that change. No, still here. Well, I'm gonna play paperly and that's all. If my game can work, I can't do anything. So I'm gonna change the stream entry. Okay, am I being hacked? Okay, I'm gonna try to start the game offline later because I'm kinda worried if it's because my app. So I'm gonna change paper really chapter 1 because chapter 2 still ends isn't here. Up another Visual novel. Even it's not. Hop, JRPG. Hop, let's play Pix Cinema. Ah! It's launching. At least. But, attends, wait, it slays the princess! Is this game... Okay, this game is Yandere, I don't have no explanation. Wow, so we are new. Everything. Oh yes, because the story... Ah! Oh. There is the princess, yahoo! The princess... Okay. Okay. Finally, this game is working. Awesome. It's only take me 3 years to work. Ha! Load game, load game.
You're...
Okay, this game is tricky now. Okay.
I'm talking... Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. Then each... So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us. You make your way up the short path. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. The interior of the blade is your...
I'm gonna kill you. But nicely. I need to change the voice bot language because I don't think I will stream anymore in French.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
I'm gonna kill her anyway. Okay, I'm gonna lie.
Wait,
because
really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
Oh no.
I see. You're trying to get her to lower her guard. It's a gamble, but it might work.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be of threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever.
Oh no.
I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
You were lying when you said you were here to rescue her, but Regardless of your intentions, breaking her out of those chains would be a big mistake. Don't even try it.
The knife. Okay.
You're only making this more difficult.
The narrator is very insufferable. Hop, he die. The narrator is an innocent creature, but hop, he die.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Ouais, le modèle looks buff.
Maybe
No.
it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful.
Yes.
Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
But
Okay, I'll be here. Good luck.
if the narrator look me up, I would be...
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the
No,
stairs
but
slams
I
shut.
want to take the knife.
You hear the click
Okay,
of a lock sliding into place.
The narrator.
Is someone else here? You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. Your shouts and pleas are met with You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is
I don't
done.
have the knife. Don't pass.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would
It's
have
okay.
been so
I'm
much
gonna-
easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
You could let me take the knife. Instead of closing the door.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth
Yum.
tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
I'm gonna stay here. Okay?
Without hesitation,
Oh no.
bring the blade
No.
down and plunge it into the
Ah.
princess's back. Finally,
I don't want to keep her.
the wound drives her to the
No,
ground.
She's beautiful. Why did they kill a woman?
Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
No, never. I swear.
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back. Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us. It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt you.
I'm pretty sure the blade is here. So she can be armed, actually.
I'm not so sure. Don't waver now. As you ready your blade to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm. Your blade cuts into her again and
she's
again
very
as
low.
you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth. Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got. Though your nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back.
Maybe I should stop eating candy. Like, because maybe the sound are not nice to hear. I don't know.
You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees. We can still turn this around.
Okay, no, I'm gonna finish the job, actually. I don't
You steel
like
your resolve and take another step closer to the princess. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can still make sure that she won't make it out of here. Excuse me? What is about not making it out of here alive? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone in this room is still standing right now. Don't act so surprised. Can you not feel all those gashes and holes pulling you apart? If the princess doesn't do you in here, blood loss is certain to finish the job. You take another step forward, and the princess lunges towards you. The two of you enter one last exchange, a flurry of blade and claw and fleshy ribbons, and then you stop. Neither you nor you collapse on the ground, and the princess collapses beside you. Blood pools around you both, and you watch each other fade away.
The problem is, if I was the hero, I won't be able to kill this. She's too beautiful to be killed. Even if she's a monster or a demon or whatever. She's nice. Just looking. I'm just weak to this. And anyway.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
Silence as the room starts to get fuzzy around you. You've paid a terrible price, but you've saved us all. It's over.
If you think this is it, you're sorely mistaken. One way or another, I'll make sure you pay for this.
Yay, I'm cursed now.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Yay. So, chapter to the witch.
You're on a path. You're here to slay her. If you...
Okay.
A terrible sense of déjà vu. No, you don't have that. This is the
Déjà vu.
first time either of us have been here. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Brilliant. We need to keep our cards close to our chest, and I'm not sure we can trust him. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be... Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue. Bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess. We could go back and forth on this forever, and it won't get you any closer to doing your job and saving the world. So let's just agree to disagree.
I have to play with the battle. It's so fun. And
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't worry. You can trust us to get the job done.
Maybe I should take the knife this one time because...
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
A bit of time. It's not English. A lot of time. Okay.
You take the blade from the shelf. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. She doesn't have to know we have it. That's not actually a bad idea.
Yeah, I like this guy. Stepping the screen.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw, waiting to swallow you up into the earth. The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice skitters up from below.
What type of wish you would have?
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
I'm not
But
asking.
you are. You're a wretched little thing.
Maybe I'm into that. You don't know. It's dangerous to talk like this to someone.
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
No, it's not what you
She
think.
must have you confused with someone else.
Yeah, I'm someone else. I'm not the guy who killed you in your past life. I won't do this.
She
I'm not the
seems
type of people to
friendly
do this,
enough.
right?
Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation. You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is.
Maybe I should try to pray.
Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions? Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk? You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess. Fine. You're the boss. Thank you. You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below. You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glare.
And there you are, one hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp blade, no doubt.
That's not
No.
fair. How would she know that?
So, we've dropped the pretenses. Good.
You made a comment back in the woods about having been here before. Now she's acting like the two of you already know each other.
No. She must mistake me for someone else.
Oh,
Right?
no. That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning.
Right?
Well, you seem to be great at it. So, you really don't remember us, do you? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true. I'm just glad we could put all this behind us. Is it all behind us? Just focus on the task at hand.
Just
I don't
imagine,
care if you've been
you're
here
the
before, and I
princess,
don't
and
care
there
if
is
you think
three
you'll go
guys
somewhere
talking
else
to each
after
other
this.
in
My
front of you,
world is on
like
the
it's
line
not
right now,
exist.
so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her. Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy. Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
I'm gonna try to be nice. Okay, wait. Oh, yes, you scared me
Things
now.
did get out of hand, didn't they? But it's hard to let bygones be bygones when they led to murder.
No, I mean, it's not what you think.
And you started it.
I won't say it like that. I'll make
Ooh,
mistake.
smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
The only mistake I ever made was thinking you would help me. And I'm not going to make the same mistake twice.
Well, that leaves us at a stalemate.
But unfortunately, I need you if I'm ever going to leave this place.
Oh, sorry.
And why would I do such a thing? Is someone's guilty conscience getting to them?
No.
But I wouldn't worry. As much as I may hate you, letting you live is in my best interests. If you get me out of here, the only thing that will be dead and buried is the bad blood between us.
Oh, that nagging feeling you mentioned is me, by the way. I'm actually a little anxious about a potential backstabbing event. She needs us to get out of here. We'll be fine if that's what we decide to do. You won't be fine because destruction is in her nature. If she gets out of here, that's it for the world, remember? Even if that's true, that doesn't automatically mean she's going to stab us in the back. I think that depends on your definition of words like stab and in the back. She might not literally do that, but she could very well symbolically do the same thing. See? He gets it. There's nothing wrong with looking out for number one.
What can I say? I'm not gonna slay her yet because.
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist.
Ah! Oh, it's complicated. I didn't kill you. It was the fly in the rooms that killed you because I tripped because she scared me or something.
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky
okay.
little. A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest. This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
Yeah, I'm gonna trust her. She won't kill me.
You can't be serious. Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote. The blade is one of our most valuable assets. We can't just give it to her. What if she uses it to kill us? I vote no, as do I. I abstain. You abstain. She's going to kill us if we give it to her.
No, she will kill us. Stop being dramatic a bit.
You're going to get everyone killed. You know that, right?
It's gonna be okay.
But of course you do. You toss the blade at the princess's feet.
See, I can kill you if I
She
do
eyes it with suspicion before kneeling down to pick it up.
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you?
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
What do you think happens now?
She looks like a cat. Meow meow. Right? She's nice. Yeah.
She pulls back, clearly caught off guard by whatever nonsense you just said to her. I thought it was nice. Whether it's nice
She's
depends on if
blushing.
we meant it.
She's
We
happy.
didn't mean it. Did we? If you were lying, we'd all know. But unfortunately, you weren't lying.
What? What do you mean by that? What kind of game are you playing?
The look of surprise that momentarily softened her features vanishes as she steals her nerves. And then she buries the blade in your heart.
Oh no. No, I'm not okay with that.
What? No, come on, that's not right. I told you this is what she was going to do. Glee dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
I did it! I got you! You...
The princess seems to tremble, her smile fading quickly, replaced with concern. Her nervous eyes
I was the
brim
only
with
man
tears.
that liked you, bitch.
Why? Why did you let me do this?
But you don't have the strength to respond, nor do you have the time. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Ah, chapter 3. Okay.
You're on a path in the wood. I can't believe she actually stabbed us. I told you not to give her the blade. I told you it would come around to bite us. I voted against it. Yeah, we know.
So
You already got your I told you so's in while we were bleeding out.
Now she gonna regret stabbing us because we like her. Like her. So she gonna say, oh my god, I'm sorry, beautiful. Oh,
I just wanted to make sure that everyone here knows that I was and am on the right. Oh, you're far from being on the right side of anything. You're fixated on the past, whereas what you should be is fixated on the future.
Oh.
Ho ho, a visionary. I like it. Tell me more. Gladly, my dear fellow. By cruelly turning on the princess in her moment of vulnerability, we made ourselves an enemy. But by mastering our fear and insecurity and handing over our power, we've begun a journey to something so much deeper.
Okay, objectif, I don't know. Raise the princess. No more slaves the princess, we're gonna be raise the princess. We have the speed and this.
I like journeys. Travelling is a bit of a passion of mine. It makes me so relatable. Now, where are we off to?
Are we okay, chat? To raise the princess.
Well, if we're lucky, it's a journey to love. She hates us.
No, she won't.
Does she? She hesitated before stabbing us to death. Maybe she won't be as keen to betray us this time. We've already proven to her that we can change, so maybe she'll realise that things don't have to end in violence. You know, maybe you're right. In which case, I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try. Give what another try exactly? You are aware I've been listening to you, right? It makes no difference if we conspire in the shadows or bear our intentions with open hearts. We are breaking your cruel cycle and whisking her away to freedom.
Oh, freedom.
Oh, are you now?
You have a Spanish accent? Italian accent? Accent.
Great, so you've obviously been here before, since you apparently died at least once. Twice, actually. Sure. Twice. Then I'll spare you the little introduction I had planned. You already know about the princess, and clearly you already know that she's dangerous. So don't muck this up. It's bad enough that this isn't your first time through.
I don't see. I'm gonna go to the cabin.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the base of the cabin. I think it's clear where everyone stands at this point. I don't know if I'd say everyone. You talking about me? I have a position. It's a good one too. Ignore him, he's just talking for talking's sake. My position is the only one that matters. The princess is a threat to you. She's a threat to me, and most importantly, she's a threat to the world. You know what you have to do.
Go to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is hardly an interior at all anymore. The burned out ruins merely suggest the shape of the structure that once stood here, charred wood still reeking of ash. But beneath it lies the fresh smell of spring growth after rain, the promise of new life in the wreckage of the old.
But where is the princess?
The only furniture of note is the crisp shell of what was once a table, a pristine... Wait, this isn't right. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? We gave it to her last time. She can't still have it. Well, it's not here. And if she has it, let me guess, you want to get all chummy with her. Look, as far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon. It's just the smart thing to do. I wouldn't be so hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere. She can't have it. That's not how this is supposed to work. If she does have it, that's all the more reason to put our faith in her. We've already shown her our heart. Now she has to show us hers. Unless her heart tells her to stab us, which doesn't seem unlikely, so yes, I agree. Let's make sure we get on her good side.
Yes.
You step forward and approach the scorched entryway leading to the basement, hesitating before you begin the descent. You know what you have to do. Wipe away the grit from the mirror, and behold our handsome features. It went away when we touched it last time. You reach forward and wave your hand through the hollow entrance leading to the basement. What are you doing? Alas, our fine features remain unseen. We'll just have to trust that she'll find us beautiful as we are.
Maybe don't know. You can't. I'm also thinking, but it's not loading in my head.
Well, seems like the only way to go is forward, isn't it? Yes, that's where everything tends to be. Let's just put on a good face and have our wits about us.
Enter the basement.
You step through the frame of scorched wood and make your way into the darkness below. The stairs to the basement are covered in a fine layer of gritty ash. The air still feels warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you. Their spines point courteously down towards the basement, so you're able to brush past their jagged points with ease, at least on the way down. But you don't need to think about the way back up just yet. That's a matter for after the world's been saved. These thorns are an expression of her pain. I know it. She's calling out for help.
She needs help.
Her voice, worn down by pain and suspicion, hobbles up the stairs.
I can't get away from you, can I? We kill each other and you come back. You let me kill you and you come back. I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me. I think you know how this goes. I'm down here and I can't leave. So, come down and talk. It's not like I can stop you.
You continue down the basement stairs, brushing past the smooth edges of thorns that grow more and more plentiful as you make your way forward. You step out into what was once a vast open cavern, now overrun by briars and prickles and thistles. The space thick with hostile vegetation. At the heart of it all, encased in a tight weave of vines, is the princess, her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
No. Oh no! I'm gonna save again. Up.
I want to trust you.
Her grip tightens on the blade.
But you're hiding something, aren't you? Why would you help me if you weren't helping yourself? I don't know. What can either of us really say at this point? How can we trust something as hollow as words?
She's right, there's nothing left to say. So let's get a move on and do something before she comes up with a scheme to get out of here on her own.
But what? Get the sound.
We don't need words to send a message. It is through action that we can show her our adoration, our devotion, our kindness. You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers. For a moment, she clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with the effort. But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon. You carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms. She trusts us! She trusts us! Doesn't that set your heart aflutter? Yeah, a little. It could just be nerves. Being this close to her does bring back unpleasant memories, but I don't know, it doesn't feel bad. It feels good. Like we're special to her. We are special to have gained an ounce of trust from a maiden so guarded. Now all that remains is to free her from her bindings. Yeah, let's do it. Let's show her how much both of us have changed. Or, hear me out, we slay her. Right here, right now. She's never been so helpless, and if we don't take advantage of that, we may never get another chance. That sounds like a splendid idea. You should listen to him.
No.
I see that the lines have been drawn. It's 2 against 1. It's 2 against 2. You don't count. And why shouldn't he count? Because he's clearly not one of us. That doesn't matter. He's been with us the whole time. He should get a say.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
I'm gonna save again. Hop, so I can enter in there to try the different option.
Yes, what a good idea. Let's cut her free. Oh, so you're suddenly team free her. You can't just switch sides as soon as we make a decision. I can do whatever I want, and I believe with my whole heart that this is the right course of action. Let's free this princess. Everyone deserves a chance at redemption. Let him join us and be merry. We are all united by our pact. That's right. What he said. We've already given him a chance at redemption.
Sorry.
And who says I don't deserve another? I really mean it this time. I'm big enough to admit when I'm wrong. So I want to help you all free. And I have no problem with that. Welcome to the team. You're one of us now. One of the... You take the blade to the thorny vines imprisoning the princess, and she flinches, relaxing only slightly as the blade slices into the thick vegetation rather than her arm. And she flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if, after all of that, she's still expecting you to turn on her and stab her in the heart.
Oh no.
But you're not. Such a pathetic attempt at distraction and subterfuge. Our blade is a dashing sword, and every dashing sword is an extension of its hero. It won't slip. You're right. He can't even make it slip, can he? He's a bit of a nobody. Good thing I've been on your side of all this since the beginning. The princess falls into your arms, tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making me describe this. I hate you.
You actually meant it. You rescued me.
Do you see the way she's looking at us? Kiss her. Kiss her now before the
I want to
moment
kiss.
ends. Can we actually do that?
Yes.
No, you can't. Absolutely not. You know as well as I do that we can. And we wouldn't want to throw away a chance for a special moment, now would we?
Raise the princess.
If I were only capable of throwing myself off a bridge.
Yeah, throw a few off the bridge.
Well, are you going to describe our steamy, romantic kiss? You lean in and you kiss her. And she reciprocates enthusiastically. You kiss. It's done. Are you happy now? Come on now, this is the big moment. You can do better than that. Ugh, fine. You and the princess lock eyes and stare deep into each other's souls with all the roaring emotion that comes from letting what once was hatred turn into pure, unbridled passion. Are you making fun of us? And then each of you close your eyes and kiss. Words can describe neither the nuclear fire nor the oceanic depth of your connection. Please. I think he actually likes romance. If history itself were not about to end, historians would document this moment for the rest of time. Musicians would write era-defining ballads, and great artists would expend entire lifetimes trying to merely capture the spark you hold right now. He's making fun of us. It doesn't matter either way, because this is good stuff. I'm aware of my skills. But unfortunately for you, the moment doesn't last forever. You open your eyes, the princess smiles gently up at you. Time for you to damn the whole world to oblivion, I suppose.
That was nice.
Her hand slips into yours, and the two of you rush to the basement stairs. Shameful, really, that the same thorns that so graciously allowed you downstairs are now blocking your only way out. Please, after all the trials we've been through, do you really think a few measly thorns can stop us? Love is an even more powerful weapon than our blade. We cut through those other vines just fine. They're only thorns. I'm not afraid of getting a few scrapes. I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out of the way. What a pathetic showing, really.
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
I'm gonna wait. Does this matter? Why I do this? Does this matter? Because
as you swing your blade into the thorns covering the basement stairs, they yield. Both you and the princess ascend the stairs without obstacle. This is unacceptable. The second you step out of this cabin with her, the world ends. Do you hear me? What did the world ever do to you to deserve this? Your nightmare is our dream. Whatever world would condemn star-crossed lovers like us to a cycle of violence and despair isn't a world worth saving. We'll weave something new together. Something better. You and the princess hesitate at the cabin door. This is your last chance. We've already made our decision.
We're finally leaving here together, aren't we? And all we had to do was trust each other. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad we finally could.
Hands clasped, the two of you open the door and step out into a new day. You irredeemable murderers.
What do we do now? Where's everything going? Why is it so cold?
No, it's the end.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now? This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right? If they think it's bad, I'm with them.
Oh no, I'm ugly. Oh no. It's sad.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same. It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me? It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion. And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it. As easily as you can stand to be you, you are like me, even if you have chosen not not to look at the corners of you that do not fit, even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
I just want to be Earth. I just want Earth to be free. Ah. Ouais. She knows.
We will know when we near our destination.
Oh, she does never know.
This one yearns for connection she feels she doesn't deserve. Even when shown compassion, she hid herself away. She will make for a cautious heart. Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore. If that remains your choice when all is said and done, then you may try. But know that I do not wish you harm, even if you attempt to destroy me. My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done. The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me. I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you. The tides do not dictate where they are pulled. A river does not dictate its outlets. My gift to you is to let you choose your path, and my task is to treasure the gifts you bring me. I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Oh no, I die. Alors, I'm just gonna...
You're on a path in the woods.
Up. Up, go back here. Yes.
You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom.
And there you are.
So, I'm gonna slay her.
Without uttering a word, you charge the princess. So much for finding an easy way out. I can't believe you're making us work for it.
Better a violent fool than a plotting coward. Better for me, at least.
As you close the distance, readying your strike, the princess's chain falls from her wrist. She takes advantage of your split second of surprise and throws a fistful of dirt into your eyes. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. It's a shame we're playing opposite team. This is why you couldn't just abandon her here. Left to her own devices, she would always find a way out. Now stop her.
You must have known I would be ready for you. Deep in your heart, you know the same things about me I know about you. We're both so very awful.
I'm not awful.
As you brush the silt from your eyes, the princess tackles you.
We were always going to kill each other here, weren't we? I can't trust you, and you can't trust me, and those doubts spin and spin and spin into hate.
She buries her teeth deep into your chest, tearing it. Great, she's distracted. Stab her in the back. In for a penny, right? Why not? As the princess rips meat from bone, you plunge your weapon into her unprotected back.
Ha, you bastard! Even face to face, you find a way to stab me in the back. I know you, and you're hideous, absolutely wretched. Just like me.
Maybe we are the same. So what? Throw her off us, kick her in the shin. We don't have to fight so dirty. Of course we do. Fighting clean won't help us win. Takes a wretch to know a wretch, and we're all at the bottom of the barrel here. There's no point in pretending otherwise. Are we? At the bottom of the barrel. We've got dirt in our eyes and a chunk of us chewed out. If that's not the bottom of the barrel, what is? No arguments here. You're doing great. Keep playing dirty if that's what it takes. But if we win, we won't be at the bottom anymore. We'll have climbed a little higher. And once we start
yes,
climbing, well, who knows where we'll stop.
Can I just... Yes, it's better. I think. You're gonna tell me if you don't like it.
You'll stop right here if you keep daydreaming. Don't let yourself get distracted thinking about what comes after. None of us ever said we stopped fighting. What a low and vicious fight it is. Eyes gouged, skin scratched bloody, hair ripped and nails broken. Every rule there ever was in the Book of Honourable Combat. Both you and the Princess have broken a dozen times over. That's nice and all, but are we winning? Nobody's winning. I thought playing dirty was supposed to give you the upper hand, but I suppose that doesn't work if you both sink to the same lows.
The
Still, at least you're
work
not losing.
behind the game is crazy because there is so much paths and different things.
The princess cackles maniacally as the fracas continues. But behind her cackle, you hear the low groan of warping wood. Wait, what's going on? We're establishing a newer, better packing order. No, the groaning thing. Why is the wood making noise? Who cares about the groan? It's just a sound. Things make sounds all the time. I care about the groan. Doesn't that mean something bad is happening? Oh, yes, well, I'm afraid that's the sound of the basement getting smaller.
Do you hear that, you pathetic wretch? Those are the roots of the wild, and they're coming to choke the breath from your lungs and squeeze the life out of you.
Excuse me, what? You and the princess disengage for a brief moment, just long enough to get your bearings. Behind you, the basement door has been sealed over, thick roots barring your only exit from the dirt pit. And slowly, but very perceptibly, the roots are closing in on you both.
That's right. They're coming for you. And they won't stop until there's nothing left down here but them.
You want to attack the princess once more, and once more the two of you fall into a vicious brawl. The basement continues to shrink as you fight, but neither of you pay it any more mind. Not until it's too late. The roots twist around you both, binding your limbs and rendering you helpless. As your fates close in, all you can do is watch her, and all she can do is watch you. At first it's almost gentle. The two of you lift it delicately off the ground. But the cradle of the growing roots soon gives way to tightness, and that tightness gives way to bulging pressure as they begin to constrict. The sound of creaking wood is drowned out by the snaps and pops of your bones, pain flooding your senses as you feel your skin deform, being shaped unnaturally by the living basement. Tears well up in the princess's eyes, her own bones splintering and flesh swelling with trapped blood. But still, she smiles through it all.
I can't wait to do this again, you wretched little thing.
I don't think she like
hate you, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
The pressure is unbearable. You can't breathe, your vision swimming with red, your head pounding as everything tightens.
Ah!
And then, you pop. Everything goes dark.
And you die. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so now we have another chapter. Wow!
We are a path in the woods.
Eh?
We have no beginning, and we have
no?
no end.
What?
But something cold and unnatural sits watching us from just his gaze pushes against our borders, curling them in on themselves, preventing them from stretching to the places they need to reach.
No, that's all wrong. You're not a path in the woods, you're on a path in the woods. Who's even saying that? That's not the princess, is it? Oh no. How many times have you been here? I think this is our third? That's bad. That's very, very bad. It wasn't even supposed to reach 2. If you're at 3, well, no wonder things aren't the way they're supposed to be.
I did third time.
Let's get our facts straight. What happened last time? What could you have possibly done for things to be like this?
The thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us. He tries to grasp at things that cannot be grasped. He tries to stare with wide pupils at
Maybe
that
it's
which
bit
can
small
only be
for you
held
all, no?
from the corner of the eye
Because
or with
it's
a passing glance.
for reading.
Shut up. The rest of you, talk. What happened? What did you do?
Sure, there's no reason to keep secrets. Someone decided to go in guns blazing last time, and that someone got us killed. And what should we have done? Let you draw things out with all that conniving? Everyone knows a straight fight is best. It's honest.
There's no need to bicker about it. I wasn't trying to start anything. I don't mind what happened to us. I kind of like it now that we aren't actively being crushed.
Yeah, now that you mention it, this isn't so bad.
And it's not
It's
like
too-
the
it's too
fight
bad,
is
it's the
what
first time I
killed us
got it.
anyway. It was the cabin. No point worrying about who charged who when that place ground us all into paste in the end. The princess included.
It was a fitting end. I'm sorry if it hurt, but doesn't this make it all seem so small?
I see. So the cabin ground you into paste, and now you're convinced you're stuck together. What a mess.
He doesn't understand. We aren't convinced of anything, and we aren't stuck together. We're one. This is how we're supposed to be. Can't you feel it?
No, 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 the game is crashing.
That's
No,
not
no,
an
no.
answer to our question.
Okay, I'm gonna save because no.
I don't know what he is. I only know that he is something other, and that he wishes for you and I to tear ourselves apart.
I do want that, but only because it's in your best interests. It's in everyone's best interests. You won't be able to slay her unless you remove yourself from her.
He wants us to kill each other.
Sorry, I keep yawning.
I don't. I want you to kill her. Don't be charmed by her faux solidarity. You're not in this together. She's the only one who poses a threat to the world, and she's trying to make you go along with it. You don't have to enable her,
I hope
especially when you have what
I
it
hope
takes
to have
to
a
stop her.
slay the narrator moment. I don't think. Yeah, we can't.
We push back. It may feel like he's everywhere, but presence isn't strength. Otherwise, he would have torn us apart by now. There must be a crack in the walls of this prison. There must be a way for us to be free from him.
If I had a voice like this voice actor, I will never shut up. Like, it's so. I could listen to this to just sleep.
She's trying to use you. After everything she's done, you should be able to see that. I may not have been around to witness it, but clearly you remember what happened. How about you try remembering how it all felt?
We can't go back to that. We can't go back to the doubting and the hatred and the schemes. Not after being something as beautiful as this.
Okay.
Doesn't all that conflict feel so far away right now? So petty? We've been posed against each other by something that understands the strength of our unity.
Oh, I understand why my models seem so stiff. Anyway.
Spoken like, honestly, a real puppet master. Have we considered that maybe she's the one trying to trick us?
I'm not.
But there's a feeling, isn't there? That petty feeling she mentioned. It's fuzzy, but it's there. Almost like she still hates us. It feels mutual.
Please, stop. if you pay attention to that feeling, will fall apart.
Don't look at it!
She's trying to turn you away from the truth. There's something she doesn't want you to see. I think you already know you have to look at it.
Hold yourself together. We're no strangers to effort. We can push this back down. Something might do us in eventually, but I'll be damned if that something is a thought.
Gonna save again. It's time just to be curious, huh?
Please, don't make us remember how we were.
Sorry, sorry. I don't want to do
Just like
this.
that, you start to fall apart.
Right, she really does hate us, and we hate her. It hurts thinking about us as separate things, but we're separate.
Ah, the
Can't
music
hate
is
ourselves.
creepy.
I love
Ah.
it. We never got to see the end of that fight, did we? And we can't both be winners. One of us has to beat the other, right?
I don't want to remember what it felt like to be killed. It was so much nicer when it didn't feel like it mattered. And yet you keep remembering. You remember the loathing and animosity you've shared with the princess, the pain and the anger and the betrayal. And you start to remember something else, too. You remember that you are a distinct being with a finite form and a mortal body. You can feel it. There is a shifting of the space around you, the infinitesimal movement of your molecules
Oh, my hand
rearranging
is
back into the shape of what you're
normal
meant
again.
to be.
Maybe bygones can't be bygones. I don't know why I ever wanted to share a body with you, of all things. It's like my very soul reeks of yours. That was horrible. This is better, finally. I'll be able to hurt you like you deserve.
I wish I didn't have to.
Some divisions, when sown,
What?
can never truly be mended. A cavernous gash rips across whatever it was you thought you were.
Ah.
A cabin comes into being among the trees. It approaches, and it swallows your body whole. And then you find yourself blade in hand.
Okay, I'm gonna save again.
At the center of it all is the princess, a wooden and fleshy heart beating with an unbroken rhythm.
I feel
You're
uneasy.
filled with a sense of purpose. Strike at her. End this once and for all.
Kill me then, if you hate me so much. Just get it over with.
This doesn't feel like a fight. This isn't what I wanted. Where's the victory in this? Well, this should be easy. If you're sure about it. I mean, what's the point of being king of the hill if there's no one around to be better than? We'd just be sitting on a hill.
Do we have to do this? You
I don't-
have to.
Kill her, and then we gonna do every solution.
You raise
Ah!
the blade, taking aim at her
Ah!
heart. And then you strike.
I'm sorry.
Me too, I'm sorry. I didn't want to do this. Sorry. No. No. I feel bad.
She's
Yeah.
gone. And there's that mirror again. This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess. If they think it's bad,
No. Spear. And then I'm what I am. Okay. Again. I'm still the asshole in this story. Whoa.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again.
Okay, okay, what the fuck? I saw my notebook, notepad, blocknote, yes, notepad of my PC open, and I have crash history from Minecraft, and Minecraft telling me I'm mean.
All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
I did all this right. Okay, I did all those dialogue already.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the saving and up.
You're on a path.
Go back to this scene. Yeah, no. Loud. Yes.
No, you can't bury that feeling. You can't hide from your past.
The past doesn't have to exist. Our freedom is within us. We just have to find it.
I want to be free.
You fall inward into a network of connections too vast for your mind to occupy. Are you a path in the woods? Are you a body? Can you even grasp the fuzziest edges of the shapes that confine you?
We can change to fill them together.
We don't need to be everywhere at once, just in the right place at the right time. You'd do best to remember that some wounds will never heal. Some rifts can never be mended. Even in rebirth, some things never come back the same.
What is he going on about? What does he know about us? He can't make us quit, no matter how much he tries. He knows that talking's all he can do. Of course he's gonna try and confuse us.
You aren't whole. You'll never be whole again. This struggle is meaningless. Whatever you think you're doing.
We don't need to be made whole. All we need to do is find a single corner of his cage and break it.
Wow, what a
You
pain.
stretch, search and stretch and search, growing as you decay and decaying as you grow. As you strain beyond your limits, the ground around you becomes dry and unstable and crumbles into nothing beneath you. This place will fall apart before you find its end.
Sorry. Again.
This task, whatever it is you think you're doing, is impossible.
All the more reason to keep trying. Come on, we aren't tired yet.
That's right, I know a loser when I see one. Call his bluff.
I can hold us together for a little while longer, so long as you trust me.
Ow.
You won't find anything if I have to starve you. If I have to sacrifice my world to keep the princess at bay, I'll do it.
Oh, oh. Oh.
Don't move an inch. Don't grow another blade of grass or harvest the remains of another dying creature so you can expand just that much further. Stop all of this.
I think it's too late for that, mate.
I'm at your side. Shatter it and free us all.
Music is creepy again.
No, stop! Job well done, team. Just like I'd planned. Oh, can it? This was all of us. Fighting as one.
Is this what he kept from us? Is this why he made us kill each other?
What is this?
It's beautiful.
What is this?
Where did it go? Why is everything so cold?
Huh?
She's gone. Where did she go? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now? This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
Screw the mirror. We just need to.
They think it's bad.
Amusement. Ah, it's so weird. Because wow, what the fuck is this? Because there is no thing to. Oh.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction.
Yes, I know.
All of me is changing.
Okay.
We will know.
Okay. Because là, I have. What is? Ah, what is that? Sometimes I don't understand the game fully.
When it is time for us to meet again.
I'm gonna keep doing more ending
You're on
on
a
this.
path in the
Like here. Yes. And not killing her.
At the center of it all is the princess.
Kill me then.
This.
You devious little bastard. If you think I'm going to let you free her, you have another thing coming. And that other thing is... We'll just have to wait and find out when it happens.
Just ignore him. What's he gonna do? Lecture us into submission? He can talk all he wants.
He's weak. Thinks he can boss us around when he doesn't have any authority.
We're clearly the ones with authority around here. So
you're tired. No, I'm not. I'm... Fine. Whatever. Cut the princess down from the roots that bind her. I hope you're happy. Good luck getting her out of here.
I didn't think you would do that after everything. It's so cold without you.
Without me? I'm still here. She's still gonna say, oh,
She's got
yeah,
there's that.
contradiction, you know.
What is that supposed to mean? Screw that! This can't be. You better watch your back.
Okay, watch your... Guys, contradiction. And... This time... but yes, it will be the same thing. Just I didn't kill her.
I am a growing chorus of...
Did I... No... Okay... Okay.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Okay, I didn't kill her at this time. Yes. No. Yes. Okay. Slay her.
Oh, you scoundrel.
I feel bad.
Why? We finally gained her trust. Sorry, boys. Looks like we've got our tiebreaker. Blade safely in hand, you turn it on the princess and drive it towards her heart. But her thistled prison proves to be an impossible obstacle, its thorns digging deeper and deeper into your flesh the closer you come to striking the fatal blow. Ha! We're not going to make it. This is what we deserve. Better we trap ourselves in this eternal moment than have her blood on our hands. We still managed to get our romantic end, in a way. The tip of your blade only manages to touch her sternum before it stops moving entirely. A single drop of blood trickles down her chest as the two of you stare into each other's eyes. Come on, just push a little further. But you can't, can you?
I knew this was coming. I can't believe I ever let myself hope for better. This was always going to be us, wasn't it?
She's gone. And there's that. This.
I am a growing chorus.
So I think I did all the...
We will know when we near our destination.
Okay. So I think I did everything here. I can try to make the witch trust me.
You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom.
I did. I don't remember. No, no, but no, because yeah, no.
Very pragmatic. That is why you're in charge.
Abandoning me, are you? Fine then. Run. Tuck your tail between your legs and scamper away. You might be able to escape me, but you can't escape from what you are and what you've done. If I don't take you, the wilds will.
You turn to leave, but as you do, there's a deep, guttural groan seemingly uttered by the walls themselves, followed by the creak of wood being stretched beyond its limits. The cabin starts to get small. What the hell is going on? We're getting out of here and saving our skins. That's what's going on. As the roots that make up the walls of the cramped basement attempt to close in around you, instinct kicks in and you bolt upstairs. The steps are uneven and lively, creaking as they expand out of the dirt floor, the stairway growing smaller and smaller as you dart up towards the light. You manage to squeeze through the door just as the entrance seals itself shut behind you. The cabin is smaller than it was before, and it's getting even smaller and smaller. That's fine, we'll just leave. I'm sure you'd like to do that. But unfortunately, there is no longer a front door. The roots have already closed over the only possible exit. What little light peeks through the holes that were once windows is growing weaker as the cabin continues to close in on itself. Shit. What do we do? As your mind races for an answer, you hear the princess's voice crackle up the stair.
Do you hear that, you loathsome thing? Those are the roots of the wild, and they're coming to choke the breath from your lungs and squeeze the life out of you. As long as you suffer while you die, I'll gladly suffer with you. Especially if I get to hear it happen.
This doesn't help anyone. I can't believe she'd kill us both just to spite me. See? This is exactly why you were tasked to slay her, and why you shouldn't have left her in the basement. She's an antisocial monster who'll gladly burn the whole world for her satisfaction. The roots grow ever closer. We know. We can see them.
Too late. We're both going to die. We're both going to die a splintery and miserable death. And you're going to hate it just as much as you hate me and I hate you.
You feel something against your back. A thick
Pretty
root
nice.
pushing its way into the shit. What do we do? What do we do?
But we are animals. We are. You're nothing but fear and instinct, and that's all I am, too. We don't have to make things better. We can't make things better. We're just meant to chase each other in the dark until one of us catches the other.
You slump to the floor as the roots continue to expand into the cabin. We're never going to make something of ourselves with that attitude. At least she isn't going to make something of herself either. At first it's almost gentle. Your body being lifted delicately off the ground, the sound of creaking.
The suffering is what you deserve, you hideous creature. Know as you die that you are hated. I hate you, and I'm glad to die horribly if it means you die with me. I wouldn't have it any other way.
The pressure is unfathomable. You can't breathe, your visions, and then you pop.
So yes, it's the same.
We
I don't really
are
know.
a path in the
where to continue, and it's a snack time, so I think I'm gonna take a snack, and that's all.